All right, hey everybody, how you doing? Aaron Alton here in my office in Kampala, Uganda, and I wanted to give you this quick video just to give you my personal take on what I've seen moringa powder does for people. Everybody always asks, first of all, how do I take it? This is one of the biggest concerns because this is a new product. A lot of people haven't tried it before, and I always say take it with something savory or take it with something sweet. The easiest way to sum up how to take it is two words: with food. Obviously that it also includes beverages and smoothies and so on. So it's a really good mix because it goes so easily into just about anything. I like it with rice, I like it with pasta, I like it with yogurt. That's a really easy way to do it in the morning. I always try to have a little bit of yogurt in the morning just to increase my protein. You can even sprinkle it on your eggs, so it does go good with savory food. One of the best, most surprising mixtures that I've really enjoyed it with is, how do you call it? Ice cream, okay? Vanilla ice cream and moringa. There's something magical that happens, and it's pretty orgasmic, actually, to be perfectly honest. So do give that a try, ice cream, but play around with it. I mean, that's the whole thing about if you're adding something new to your diet, give it a shot. You're gonna do the lick test, which everybody always does. You pour a bit on a plate and taste it, and you go, some people don't like it, some people do like it. A lot of vegans, they do like it because it is a very beautiful powder. And our moringa out of Uganda is a little bit different. It's quite a bit different from a lot of the other moringa powders that are out there that are coming from places like India, where they have massive volume, but I don't think their quality is as good in many cases. I'm speaking in general terms here, but we are very proud of our moringa. And we've seen a lot of crazy things that happen to people when they take it. So right off the bat, anybody with like blood pressure issues, we see them coming back to us and saying, hey, my blood pressure has come down and I'm feeling a lot better. People with joint problems, for example, I've got a friend, he gets periodic bouts of gout. He drinks beer and the uric acid buildup in his system, whatever causes him to get gout. And sometimes it's quite severe. So we've seen it work very well, not only for him to ingest like 5 to 10 grams a day during his gout issue, and it goes away after 2 days, but actually applying it as a rub on the gout. So you mix it with water, or you could mix it with oil, and then you apply it on the actual gout, because the chemicals in the moringa actually seep in through your epidermis, and they get in there just like any other sort of like massage oil and so on. So anything related to inflammation, okay, and that is a massive spread of diseases. So like if you look at the Ayurvedic medicine, you'll see claims of it cures over 250, or it can be used for over 300 different ailments. It's always a range between 250 to 300 ailments. I have a strong feeling that most of the issues there, if you were to look at it, is related to inflammation. And this is a natural anti-inflammatory compound. In fact, it has 36 various compounds in the moringa which are going to act against inflammation throughout your entire body system. And that, I believe, I would put that on the top of the list, number one, okay, anti-inflammation. However, because it has the highest ORAC score out of any other food, much higher than blueberries, much higher than kale, you're looking at the strongest cleanser as well. So you're getting a double effect there. You're getting the anti-inflammation, and then you're getting the cleansing effect. And that cleansing effect, again, because it's the highest, this is a daily thing that we're talking about using this as a food supplement. Yes, it has some vitamins and minerals and all these wonderful things in there, but it's these antioxidants combined with the anti-inflammatory compounds. I think there's like 46 antioxidants, something like this. And there's varying data out there, so I don't want to make any of my claims like I know exactly what I'm talking about. But I have been researching moringa for like over 10 years, reading articles, reading different papers, reading different reports, reading different blogs, and also looking at different testimonials. And I've probably now sold moringa to like well over 1,000 different people in a country like Uganda, where we do have a very high disease rate. There are some dietary concerns going on out here. And there's a lot of viruses and bacteria. So this is antifungal, it's antiviral. There's a lot of research out there. One of the biggest that we found for East Africa, and this is really huge for people with digestive issues. A lot of the digestion problems that people are having get supported by moringa. You support it in a healing sense. So what we've seen is people with suffering with ulcers, ultimately that has been the biggest impact for the Ugandan crowd. And that's because if you go on Google Trends right now and you search the word ulcers on Google Trends, and then you click on the menu and you do worldwide search, because it always gives you the US as the primary search spectrum. Click on worldwide, you'll see Uganda is always in the top 3, and almost most of the time when I do it, I see Uganda as number 1. And there's a belt of countries coming down from Uganda, Kenya, all the way down to like South Africa, where you see there's a very high prevalence of a search of the word ulcers, because so many people are being diagnosed with ulcers in these countries. And that's pylori bacteria, okay, which is causing these wounds in people's stomach linings. Now, not saying that it's always ulcers, because a lot of people can get falsely diagnosed for having ulcers, and again, that's the mystery of the human body and science, and that's left up to the doctors to determine based on the tests that they're doing. But what we've seen is that when people start taking this, 9 out of 10 people, literally 9 out of 10 people, come back within a week and they say, my ulcers are gone. This product has completely improved my quality of life. And ultimately, that's what we're saying here, okay? With moringa, you add moringa into your diet, you get moringa into your household. You start putting it into your kids' porridge, you start putting it into your yogurt, you start mixing it in with your juices, your fruit juices and your smoothies. You are going to experience, I can guarantee you this is something I can say with absolute certainty, you are going to experience an increase in the wellness factor in your life, okay? So you're going to increase how good you feel, you're going to increase how well you sleep. There's a lot of compounds in here that support your mind and your body to go to sleep properly and get a really deep sleep. That's another thing we've seen. People who have anxiety, people who have a high stress jobs, people who have a lot going on in their life, they come back after the first day, even after just taking 1 dose, and they come back the next day and they say, hey, you know what? Last night it's like I slept so well, I almost didn't want to get out of bed. I was sleeping so peacefully. Okay, so there's a lot there. So what I'd like you to do, if you're interested in incorporating moringa into your life, first of all, just get a bag. It's not that expensive. In Canada and North America, yeah, the price goes up as you go further and further down the chain, right? If you buy direct and you become a wholesaler from us, you're going to get breakneck pricing. But get yourself a bag and try it out. Go through a full bag in 1 month and see what happens, okay? This is one of the best vegan proteins you're ever going to have, okay? This is going to support your body in so many ways. This cleanses your liver, okay? It's really, really, really good liver support. And also another thing that I've read many, many times in many articles is that because it has such a positive effect on the digestive system, and it actually has been proven in preliminary studies to have it attacks the pylori bacteria. It also speeds up the healing, okay? So it increases your cellular regeneration process right on the DNA level, because of the amino acid profile. And this is the third most incredible thing that I want to get across in this video. It has almost a total amino acid profile, which means it has all 9 of the essential amino acids that your body cannot fabricate. Essential amino acids are amino acids that your body does not fabricate. It must find them in your sources of food. Well, here it is, guys. Here it is. Stop eating in such a way that your DNA has to search and look around for these amino acids. You've got them in this bag. This is the magic of moringa. This is where I think the true magic and the true miracle work that this is. First, you've got the anti-inflammatory, then you've got the antioxidant effect, the cleansing effect. Those two alone are pure magic. But when you get into the realm of saying the miracle tree, it's because you have now a full complement of all 9 of the essential amino acids, which your blood cannot fabricate on its own. Okay? That combined with the other 2 effects is what makes this a miracle product. Okay? And that's truly what's going on. So give it a try and give us your feedback as well, and do your research. So if you have any different issues going on in your life, anything at all, joint pain, tennis elbow, eyesight problems, that's another one. People with eyesight problems, we've seen young children living in villages, situations where they have dietary deficiencies like deficiency in vitamin A, deficiency in calcium, deficiency in vitamin E, deficiency in proteins. After 1 month of being on this product, we've seen 2 young girls, they regained their eyesight. No joke. we cured their blindness with this. So I myself, having lived and worked with this now for over 10 years, I'm a believer, okay? And seeing is believing, okay? But also in this case, tasting and trying is believing. So give it a shot. It's completely non-toxic. You can take it with just about any other medication out there. Do talk to your doctor if you're concerned at all, obviously, disclaimer. If you're on blood pressure medicine to bring your blood pressure down, this will increase that effect. So you have to be very careful, okay? Do talk to your doctor about it and start small. Start with 2 grams, work your way up to 4 grams, then work your way up to 5 grams. Elders, my friends who are over the age of 60, they take almost 10 grams a day. And they take the capsules because they live a high octane lifestyle. But these guys are like over 65 years old and they're in their trucks every day, going to their farms, running their businesses in East Africa, and they use moringa powder to ensure that their body has the utmost ability to continue doing what it needs to do. Hey, all right, hope you liked that video. Take care.